She laughed in my face and said, "What, you think you're my only option?" During an argument about respect. I said, "Definitely not." Then I canceled her phone, moved out with everything I owned, and left her with an $1,800 rent bill she couldn't pay. 3 weeks later, she was homeless, stalking me outside my new place and begging those other options to save her. None of them did. Turns out, Instagram DMs don't pay rent, and the man who funded her entire life for 4 years wasn't as replaceable as she thought. She stopped laughing when reality hit. I'm 32 years old, and I guess I should have seen the red flags sooner. But when you're 4 years deep with someone, you tend to ignore the disrespect until it becomes impossible to overlook. Maybe I got comfortable. Maybe I thought love meant tolerating behavior that slowly eroded my self-respect. Either way, the breaking point came on a Tuesday night in March, and it changed everything. Her name was Jessica, 29 years old, worked in marketing for a startup that paid her enough to cover her Starbucks habit, but not much else. We'd been together since 2019, and for the last 2 years, I'd been covering about 85% of our lifestyle. Rent, utilities, groceries, her car payment, her gym membership, even her therapy sessions that she used to complain about how I didn't appreciate her enough. I work in software development, good money, 6 figures. I wasn't rich, but I was comfortable and I didn't mind helping out someone I loved. Except somewhere along the way, helping out became bankrolling her entire existence while she treated me like an ATM with feelings she could ignore. The argument that broke us started over something simple. She'd made plans for us to go to her friend's birthday party in Vegas. Flights booked, hotel reserved, didn't ask me, didn't check if I had work, just assumed I'd drop everything because she'd decided we were going. I came home that Tuesday and she was packing a suitcase. We leave Friday morning, flights at 6. Leave for where? Vegas, Megan's 30th birthday weekend. I told you about this. You told me about it, you didn't ask if I could go. Same thing. It's really not. I have a project deadline Friday, can't just leave. So reschedule it. Jessica, that's not how work works. Oh my God, you're so dramatic. It's one weekend. One weekend I can't take because you didn't bother asking if I was available before booking everything. This is about respect. She laughed, actually laughed in my face while folding a bikini into her suitcase. Respect? Okay, Ethan. What, you think you're my only option here? That sentence hung in the air like smoke after a gunshot. The way she said it, casual, cruel, like she'd been thinking it for a while and finally felt comfortable enough to say it out loud. Definitely not your only option. Good, then stop acting like I need your permission for everything. I'm going to Vegas. You can come or not. I don't really care. She grabbed her purse and walked out. Going to Amber's, don't wait up. I sat there in our apartment, my apartment technically, since my name was on the lease and I paid 90% of everything. And I realized something. I was done. Not angry done, not emotional done, just completely and totally finished with being treated like a convenience instead of a partner. Here's the thing about Jessica. She loved having options, loved collecting male attention like Pokemon cards, always made sure I knew about it too. This guy from CrossFit asked for my number. My ex keeps texting me. The bartender totally wants me. Cool observations, Jessica. Let's see how much you enjoy those options when the safety net disappears. Wednesday morning, I called my buddy Derek, who'd been looking for a roommate. You still need someone for that extra bedroom? Hell yes, when can you move in? How's this weekend sound? Bro, are you serious? Dead serious. I need out. Say no more, I'll have the room ready. Step 1 complete. Now for the systematic removal of my financial support from every aspect of her life. Her phone was on my family plan. Logged into the account, removed her line. She could port the number somewhere else, but the free ride was officially over. Streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Spotify, HBO Max, all mine. Logged out every device, changed every password. Want entertainment, Jessica? Pay for it. That gym membership she used more for Instagram photos than actual exercise? Cancelled, end of the billing cycle. Her car payment, I'd been covering it for 18 months after she lost her previous job. Called the dealership. As of April 1st, payments become her responsibility. Therapy sessions, emailed her therapist. After this month, I'm no longer covering sessions. Patient will need to arrange payment. Then I started packing, just my stuff. The 65-inch TV I bought last year, my gaming setup, the coffee maker, the kitchen appliances, the good sheets, the artwork, everything I'd purchased. Left her stuff completely untouched, didn't take anything that was hers, didn't damage anything, just methodically removed every trace of my financial contribution to our shared life. By Saturday afternoon, I'd moved everything to Derek's place. Left one thing on the kitchen counter, a note. You're right. You have plenty of options. Rent is due April 1st, $1,800, utilities not included. Good luck with all those options. Then I waited. Saturday evening, my phone started blowing up. Ethan, what the hell? Netflix isn't working. Very funny with the streaming services. Put them back. Why isn't my phone working? Where are you? The TV is gone. Are you serious right now? Call me. Ignored every single one. Sunday morning, she called from a different number, probably Amber's. What is wrong with you? Hey, Jessica, how's exploring those options going? This isn't funny. You can't just leave. Why not? You made it pretty clear I'm not your only option. Thought I'd give you space to explore them. I was joking, you know I didn't mean it like that. Seemed pretty clear to me. Anyway, I'm sure one of those CrossFit guys would love to help with rent. You're being psycho, get back here right now. Nah, good luck though. Click. The calls kept coming, different numbers, her friends, her sister, blocked them all. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember those options she was so proud of? Monday, I did something petty, maybe too petty, but whatever. Created a Tinder profile, good photos, accurate bio, started swiping. Within hours, matched with 4 of her friends, not close friends, but girls from her wider circle, the brunch squad, the book club crew. Didn't message them anything inappropriate, just friendly conversation. Hey, I think we've met through Jessica. Yeah, we actually just broke up. Oh no, what happened? She made it clear she had other options, so I gave her space to explore them. Word travels fast in those circles. By Tuesday, got a text from an unknown number. This is Amber. Jessica is at my place crying, says you abandoned her and she can't afford rent. What the hell did you do? I moved out. She said I wasn't her only option, so I'm letting her explore the others. Over one fight? That's cold. One fight? Try 4 years of disrespect. Ask her about all the guys she kept mentioning. I'm sure they'd love to help. Wednesday, Jessica tried a new approach, showed up at my office. Reception called. Mr. Williams, there's a Jessica here to see you. I don't know any Jessica. Please ask her to leave. Watched from the window as security escorted her out. She was yelling something, making a scene, perfect. My coworkers definitely saw that. That evening, her mom called, sweet lady, honestly felt bad for her. Ethan, honey, what's going on? Jessica says you just disappeared. Mrs. Martinez, I moved out. Jessica made it clear she had other options, so I'm respecting her choice. She's saying she can't afford the apartment. That's unfortunate. Maybe she should have thought about that before treating me like an ATM with no feelings. But you two were together 4 years. Which is why it hurts that she laughed in my face about having options. I'm done being disrespected. She didn't mean it. She did, and now she's facing the consequences. Take care, Mrs. Martinez. Update 1, 2 weeks later. The entitlement escalation was wild. First, the financial reality hit. Jessica's paycheck couldn't cover half the rent, let alone utilities, food, and her lifestyle. She tried reaching out to those options she bragged about. Plot twist, Instagram DMs don't pay bills. Her friend Morgan, who I'd matched with on Tinder, sent me screenshots. Jessica was desperately hitting up every guy who'd ever liked her photos. Hey, stranger, messages at 2 in the morning. Most left her on read. The few who responded wanted one thing, and it wasn't to pay her rent. Then came the social media manipulation. She posted crying selfies with captions like, when someone you trusted abandons you, and some people can't handle strong, independent women. I didn't respond, But I did post myself at a nice restaurant with coworkers, at the gym making gains, simple shots of my new place looking peaceful, living my best life. The comparison must have stung because she escalated. Thursday, she tried to break into my old apartment with her spare key. Forgot I'd told the landlord about the breakup. He'd already changed the locks. Security footage showed her standing there, jabbing the key repeatedly, then kicking the door. Landlord called me. "Your ex just tried to break in. Want me to call the cops?" "Nah, just document it. Might need it later." Friday, the smear campaign began. She told everyone I'd been financially abusive, that I'd trapped her by paying for everything, then yanked it away. Some people bought it. My response? Posted one thing to my story. Paying for someone's entire life for 4 years equals financial abuse? Interesting math. Her flying monkeys came out. Rachel, her best friend, Dmed. "You're disgusting. Jessica gave you the best years of her life. She gave me disrespect and entitlement. I gave her a free ride. We both got what we deserved. She's about to be homeless because of you. She's about to be homeless because she can't afford her lifestyle. That's not my problem anymore. Karma will get you. Already did. It freed me from your toxic friend." But the best part came Saturday. Remember the destination birthday party in Vegas? The one she committed us to without asking? Got a text from Megan, the birthday girl. "Hey Ethan, just checking if you and Jess got your flights booked. Hotel confirmation ends this week. Hey Megan, actually Jessica and I split up. She'll have to find another +1. Congrats on the birthday though." OMG, what? She didn't tell me. The suite is booked for couples. Oh no. Jessica had been telling everyone we were still together, keeping up appearances. Within hours, friend group drama exploded. Megan was pissed about the room situation. People were asking questions. The group chat was buzzing. Jessica had to admit she was broke and single right before a Vegas trip where she'd been bragging about her perfect relationship. Sunday, another unknown number. "You're evil. I'm getting evicted because of you. Happy now? You're getting evicted because you can't pay rent, because you treated the person paying it like trash. Actions meet consequences. I'll be homeless. Those other options looking less appealing now? I hate you. That's fine. Hate me from your many other options places. Blocked." Monday morning, ran into her at the coffee shop near my old place. She looked rough, designer bag but wrinkled clothes, probably couch surfing. "Ethan. Jessica, we need to talk." "No, we don't." Kept walking to the counter. She followed me. "You can't just ignore me. Watch me." Ordered my coffee. Louder now. "You ruined my life." The whole cafe was watching, perfect. Calm voice. "You ruined your own life. I just stopped funding it." "Sir, is this person bothering you?" "Yeah, actually, my ex can't accept that it's over." "Ma'am, I'm going to need you to leave." "Are you serious right now?" "Leave, or I call the police." She stormed out, but not before knocking over a display of travel mugs. They made her pay for those before she could leave. Karma's beautiful sometimes. Update 2, 1 month later. The extinction burst was incredible. Jessica got evicted, had to move back with her parents 2 hours away, but that wasn't enough humiliation for her, apparently. She started a GoFundMe. Help me rebuild after financial abuse. Goal, $10,000. Shared it everywhere, tagged mutual friends, wrote this whole sob story about how I'd controlled her by paying for everything, then left her with nothing. The comments were brutal. "So he paid for everything and that's abuse? Girl, maybe get a better job. This is embarrassing, delete this." She raised $87 from her mom. But the entitlement didn't stop. She tried to sue me, actually went to a lawyer, claimed unjust enrichment because she'd done domestic labor while I paid bills. Cooking? She heated up takeout I paid for. Cleaning? We had a maid service I paid for that too. Her lawyer must have laughed her out of the office because I never heard anything official. Week 3, she tried a new strategy, the pregnancy scare. Got a text from yet another unknown number. "Ethan, it's Jessica. I'm pregnant. We need to talk." Interesting, we haven't had sex in 3 months. Last update because honestly, she's not worth more of my time. Jessica's life completely imploded. The vandalism charge stuck. She got probation and had to pay restitution for my car. With what money exactly? Her parents kicked her out after she stole their credit card to buy plane tickets to Vegas. Yeah, she still tried to go to that birthday party alone. It was apparently tragic. Crying at the hotel bar, hitting on random guys, making scenes. Megan blocked her number. She lost her marketing job for missing shifts during her stalking phase. No job, no home, criminal record, no friends, total self-destruction. Last I heard, she was working at a call center in her hometown, living with some random dude she met on a dating app who believes in her potential. Her mom reached out once more, apologizing for Jessica's behavior, said she'd always been entitled, but they'd enabled it. Too little, too late, but I appreciated the acknowledgement. My life's good. Still with Morgan, though we're taking it slow. Got promoted at work. Turns out not having drama at home improves performance. Lost 20 pounds hitting the gym regularly instead of arguing about respect. Derek and I turned our place into a proper bachelor pad. Gaming setup, sports memorabilia, 0 decorative pillows. It's beautiful. Sometimes I think about those 4 years, the money spent, the disrespect tolerated, the emotional energy wasted. But then I remember the lesson learned. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. When they laugh at the idea of respecting you, laugh back by respecting yourself. When they say you're not their only option, prove them right by becoming your own best option. Jessica thought having options meant keeping people on the hook while treating them like garbage. It's yours. Mathematically impossible. Try again. I'm pregnant and scared. Cool, not my problem. Best of luck. She wasn't pregnant, shocker. Then came the stalking. She'd driven 2 hours from her parents' place to sit outside Derek's building, waiting for me. Derek spotted her first. Yo, your psycho ex is out front. Called the cops, showed them the texts, the attempted break-in report, the coffee shop incident. They had a chat with her. She left, but not before keying my car. Security footage got her license plate. Filed a police report and insurance claim. She got charged with vandalism. Now she had legal fees on top of everything else. The meltdown on social media was epic. Long rambling posts about narcissistic exes and surviving abuse. Started a TikTok series, Dating a Narcissist, My Story. Plot twist, people found her old posts, the ones bragging about her boyfriend paying for everything, the ones laughing about keeping backup guys, the ones calling me Ethan the ATM to her friends. TikTok destroyed her. Comments were savage. So you fumbled a man who paid all your bills because you wanted to keep your options open? This is why I have trust issues. Tell me you're entitled without telling me you're entitled. She deleted everything, went private, but the damage was done. Best part? Remember those Tinder matches with her friends? Started actually dating one of them. Morgan was cool, understood the situation, thought Jessica was toxic. Anyway, we kept it quiet at first, but when it naturally came out, Jessica lost her mind. You're dating my friend? Morgan responded. Ex-friend. I don't associate with users and liars. Ethan told me everything. Plus, I saw how you treated him. He deserves better. The group chat apparently exploded. Sides were taken. Jessica lost most of her circle. Turns out when you show people who you really are, they believe you. Final update, 3 months later. She learned options mean nothing when you've burned every bridge and shown everyone your true character. She stopped laughing when she realized those Instagram DMs don't pay rent, those backup guys don't want a relationship with someone who treats people as disposable, and that the man financing her entire life wasn't as replaceable as she thought. The best revenge? It wasn't even revenge. It was just stopping the enabling, stopping the payments, stopping the tolerance for disrespect. I didn't have to destroy her life. I just stopped propping it up. She destroyed it all by herself.